This past fall, I was given the position as Shadow Minister for Democratic Institutions by my party. I've been dealing with democratic issues that arise, including elections-related legislation, and was put on the Committee for Procedure and House Affairs. This fall, the Procedure and House Affairs Committee continued the study of Bill C-76, also known as the Elections Modernization Act. This bill was put forward by the Liberal government and is very concerning for Canadians. It repeals many provisions in the Elections Act put forward when we were in government, including making it now unnecessary to show government ID to vote in elections. Bill C-76 also claims to prevent foreign interference in Canadian elections. However, this bill contains massive loopholes. At committee stage, our party attempted to close these loopholes with amendments, but they were ultimately rejected by the Liberals. They are continuing to allow Liberal-friendly foreign special interests to interfere in our elections when Canadians should be the only ones deciding the outcome. At the end of October, the Liberal government also announced the creation of a debates commissioner to oversee the leaders' debates ahead of the 2019 federal election. The Procedure and House Affairs Committee studied the subject at length, providing report and recommendations to the House of Commons. The federal government unilaterally, however, imposed new rules around televised leaders' debates without debate in the House of Commons or following all the recommendations from the House of Commons Procedure and House Affairs Committee. The government appointed a debates commissioner without consulting the other parties and unilaterally decided the criteria to participate in leaders' debates, when it was recommended be determined by an independent advisory board. When the Procedure and House Affairs Committee studied the idea of debates commission at length, they heard testimony about debate commissioners in other nations, but in each case these were independent, non-governmental organizations. None were created, funded, or otherwise influenced by the government. A debates commission, as long as it is under the prerogative of the government, will have difficulty remaining truly independent. How debates are formatted have a tremendous impact on elections and how Canadians view their potential leaders. Leaders' debates are best left in the hands of parties, candidates, the press, and most importantly, you, the Canadian voters, to negotiate, not government entities. Now the Liberals have announced a $600 million bailout package for the news media industry, with a panel of government-appointed journalists to determine which news outlets who are eligible for the tax credit program. A healthy democracy relies on an independent press free of political influence. Justin Trudeau, however, is compromising both the independence of the media and the integrity of our electoral process with this election year bailout. It should never be up to any government to determine which media outlets receive government support and which media outlets do not. With less than a year to go until the next election, the Prime Minister is once again stacking the electoral deck to benefit the Liberal Party of Canada. Both myself and Conservative colleagues will keep working hard and use every tool at our disposal to continue to fight Justin Trudeau's desperate attempts to rig the next election in his favor.